La Vie Belle, Idole, Tresor, does it ring a bell? We're talking about three of the most famous fragrances in the entire world. Everywhere else, you have to buy them individually. Only here at HSN are we gonna do this amazing three-piece fragrance kit in one fell swoop. We're gonna give you all three fragrances for one of the most incredible values we've ever offered in the history of Lancome and in the history of HSN. In fact, no other retailer can come close. I am so thrilled to present this. This is for those of you that want to give the ultimate gift of fragrance, of sensuality, of exclusivity. You want something that is sophisticated and feminine. Do you want one of the most famous fragrances in the world? Let me walk you through each one of these beautiful bottles while you take a look at their incredible presentations. You're getting three full sizes of their award-winning best-selling fragrances. I'll start right there with La Vie Belle, the #1 best-selling fragrance in the world, 5-time Customer Choice Beauty Award winner. You see their signature bottle, you see that classic iconic smile, and you are talking about one of the most beautiful, gorgeous scents with sweet gourmand as well as the florals. Just the La Vie Belle on its own is $85. Oh, but wait, there's more. You're also going to receive the full size of the Tresor. That is a spicy floral. That has been one of their most famous perfumes for more than 30 years. You see that beautiful diamond-like design. See the gorgeous and faceted look to the jar. That is a fabulous, kind of sophisticated, modern, elegant, romantic fragrance. That's Tresor. That on its own, I believe, is $85 for just the Tresor. Wait, there's one more. It's Idole. Let's talk about Idole. That is a beautiful citrus. It has a juicy pear. It's got this beautiful musk and cedar wood and a touch of rose. That's the very modern and classic and simply beautiful fragrance. That is their most modern, most recent fragrance at $65 on its own. There is nowhere else that you can go and get three fragrances for $139. And you're also getting the beautiful, gorgeous holiday gift bag. So when you break it down, it is $85 for La Vie Belle. It is, if you guys can read that for me, Tresor is $85 as well. Then Idole is $65, and then the bag is $18. It adds up to $253 worth of fragrance. If you use the coupon, are you ready for this? You're getting almost $21 off our already incredible value. We're already saving you $114 off the price, okay? $114 back in your pocket. You can save another nearly $21 if you use your HSN credit card. Use that coupon code that you see there, and you'll get 15% off. So just use that at check-in. All right, let's go right out to Jamie Vane, our incredible Lancome ambassador. Jamie, I looked over my notes several times today because I was like, is this really happening? Are we doing three fragrances, an entire fragrance wardrobe for about the price that you would spend for one at retail?
For one, right? You know, it's crazy, but it's crazy good. And I love that we're doing this just because it's the perfect way to give luxury. If you want to do a great stocking stuffer, like this is a great deal. Sarah, I think we should walk them through all of these award-winning scents so they know who they are for and maybe start to figure out who they want to shop for. Let's start with La Vie Belle. La Vie Belle is the #1 selling fragrance globally, worldwide for Lancome, but also here at HSN. The reason why you love La Vie Belle is that it's called our fragrance of compliments. It is so beautiful and soft. It's all about being happy. When you first experience it, you smell that beautiful, sparkling, precious iris, which has an elegance to it, but it's sophisticated and approachable. And then we have that beautiful patchouli, which gives a little depth and strength, as well as those beautiful white flowers of jasmine flowers, orange blossom, and then we round it out with that gourmand. Sarah, I think the gourmand's probably my favorite notes because it's praline and sparkling bright pear. It's warm, delicious spun sugar and vanilla. So this is such a universal scent. If your daughter is 17, you can feel confident to give this to her. If your mom is 77, feel confident to give it to her as well. This is one of those
Yeah.
universal scents that works wonderfully on every generation. And that's why it's number one, because it's so beautiful and soft and feminine.
It's sparkling, it's joyful, it's happiness, it's
Hmm.
feminine, it's complex. It's got this
Yes.
beautiful, gorgeous kind of layer to it. These are some of the most beautiful French perfumes in the entire world. It is a true eau de parfum. It's not a spritz, it's not a spray, it's not a cologne. It's not a eau de toilette. This is an eau de parfum,
Mhm.
which means you get the most concentrated essential oils and some of the most beautiful ingredients in the entire world. This is how Lancome started. They started as the French beauty authority. They started as a fragrance house back in France, back in 1935. Can you imagine what you're getting today? This is the #1 best-selling fragrance in the world, and it's in this kit. Just this on its own is $85. You're getting it now for $45 because that's how it breaks down, about $45 a piece. So that is also our customer choice beauty award winner here at HSN. For the last 5 years running, you have voted La Vie Belle as your #1 favorite. Maybe you keep La Vie Belle for yourself. You still have 2 gifts to give. So we're talking about the most popular, most beloved, most coveted fragrances in the entire world. All right, let's talk next on, well, should you go to Tresor? Let's talk about Tresor. These are all the
Hmm.
beautiful full 1-ounce sizes, some of the most
Yes, they
glamorous
are.
bottles in the entire world,
Hmm.
Jamie. Let's talk about Tresor.
Yes.
This goes back 30 years. This has quite an illustrious history.
It does. And I love that we're bringing you three of our top sellers. And this bottle, Tresor, is very special to us as a brand. We launched this back 30 years ago. She just had her 30th birthday and she looks good. And it was a hit from the moment Isabella Rossellini launched it because this scent is one that you will never forget. This scent is so incredibly captivating because it is a spicy floriental. So it's very warm, it's very sensual, it's got a kick of spice, but also has beautiful
Mm.
flower notes. So this scent is all about romance, love, and modernity. And it's for a woman who understands that time is precious, that love is to be valued and shared and treasured. And that's what the word tresor means. It
Mm.
means treasure in French. French. So when you spray it on your skin, Sarah,
Ooh.
it is so beautiful. You just smell the beauty blossom of those roses, of that Damascena rose.
Yes.
It's so playful and enchanting. And then as you continue to experience it on your skin, ah, that's where you smell the peach and the apricot that are like just very juicy and succulent right in the center. And
Mm.
then the dry down is where it catches on fire. And these are the notes that stay with you all day. I want you to think of
Wow.
musk. I want you to think of sandalwood. And they really just smolder. So you start out with rose, and then you get a little bit more flirty, and then you just catch the flame
Ooh.
and everything's a treasure. I just love Tresor. I actually, when I went on my first date with my husband, this was the scent that I wore. It was the first time we had ever been out. And the first thing he said to me was that I smelled great. And I never forgot that. Uh, every anniversary I wear it
Well,
because
I
it,
guess that's
fragrance
your
has that.
testimony. It works.
Yes, yes. I could honestly say Tresor got me my man.
So
My
maybe
husband
it should
loves it.
come with
It's
a little bit of
beautiful.
a warning label. So that is
Just a touch.
$85. You're looking at the full size of Tresor.
Mhm.
That's $85 everywhere else. You're getting it for 45 in this kit today. Because it's one of the most amazing fragrance ensembles. There's nowhere else you can buy all 3 of the #1 top selling fragrances in the world from Lancome for $139. So I am so glad you're watching and shopping. 661 already gone. And again, it's our final show of the year. Let's get into Idole. There's no other scheduled presentations. There's no other shows coming up. This is your last chance for fragrance for the holidays. It's everyone's favorite gift, Jamie. Let's talk about
Yes, it is.
Idole, which is one of their, I think, one of the newest, right? Most modern
Yes, it
fragrances.
is. It
I
is.
love
It's
this
one of our
bottle.
newest. I love this bottle too because it feels so familiar. It feels like I'm holding my phone. I love that it's very thin. I love that it's got a flat base, so it's going to stand up on my counter. And it's beautiful and it's simplistic. What we love about this fragrance is that each one of our fragrances is sold based off of an emotion. So we know that La Vie Belle is about happiness and compliments. We know that Tresor is about love. Well, Idole is all about confidence. It's about empowerment. When you first smell this, the first thing you're going to experience is that beautiful, bright, beautiful citrus at the top of bergamot. Then you're gonna smell the flowiness of vanilla come in and the softness of musk. And those just radiate. They're in accord together, those three scents, those three notes. Then after that, as you're experiencing that and you smell more, you smell those two beautiful jasmine flowers that we incorporated in, very soft, very, very delicate flowers. And then we rounded out with four different types of roses, all of them with variations of how they smell and connect with the human brain of heart with scent. So you put all of that together and you
Yeah.
get a wonderfully confident scent. You know, Sarah, I wear a doll on days where maybe I personally need just a little bit of boost of myself. You know, maybe it's those days where I know I've got to work a really, really long day. Instead of spraying or going and getting coffee at 3 o'clock, I'll spray myself with the doll so that I'm like, yes, I remember I can do this. I can get through my day, or if I got a really busy day. So I love it as a reboot to my system, to a reboot to my emotionality. Fragrance is so
It
magical.
does. It
And that's why
changes your
people love it. It's
mood.
so magical. It
It's
does. It's a mood boost.
your favorite accessory. It's the last thing you put on
It
before you
is.
leave the house. Do you ever feel like you're forgetting something? I'm forgetting something.
Yes.
Oh, it's my fragrance. I don't feel like I'm fully dressed. It's the incredible fragrance. Now, here's what's so wonderful. You get to try all three. You could have three separate gifts, or maybe you already know, oh, mom's getting La Vie Belle, my sister's getting Tresor, my daughter's getting Idole. You have three separate women in your life, three separate family members. Each one of these fragrances has its own personality. Each one of them has their own mood. If it's all for one person, let me tell you, the recipient is going to be over the moon. They're going to say, oh, Idole, I'm going to wear that Monday through Friday at work, and then I'm going to wear La Vie Belle at night, and Tresor I'm going to save for those very special, sexy occasions. This is like an entire wardrobe of fragrance because we're not always looking for the same fragrance every day. Do I have the same mood on Friday that I do on Monday?
True.
No. My mood is substantially better on Friday. I can't figure out why. So here's what you're getting. $253 worth of fragrance for $139. So you are saving almost 50% off the price of fragrances. These fragrances are not available anywhere else in this configuration and at these incredible values. You need to order right now, because right now they're going in your cart, but some of you have not checked out yet. I need you to check out today because the price expires tomorrow. This is the final show. We do not want you to miss out on this. 882-621. If you order right now, you can take the next 5 months to pay this off interest-free. Any major credit card. We take them all here at HSN. You want to use Visa, MasterCard, American Express, you want to use Apple Pay, we got you covered. You can also put this on your HSN card. Now, if you use your HSN credit card and you use your coupon code, what's that coupon code number again? I'm going to give it to you right now. 187 180, 187 180, you get 15% off the price of anything you order today. That'll take it down to 118. That means for only, $25 more, $35 more than the La Vie Belle, you're getting 2 more fragrances for free. And I forgot to mention this, but you're also getting a beautiful, gorgeous gift bag. Over 800 gone. Are you going to reserve one? Because this price goes up at midnight. I would hate for you to miss out on this. If you've never tried their fragrances, well, by all means, it doesn't get any better than this. We've presented their fragrances many times throughout the season, but I'll tell you what we don't do, Jamie. We don't give you all three. We offer just La Vie Belle, or we offer just
Right.
Tresor, or just Idole, and that's great. You can try them all separately.
And that's good.
But if you want to try all three of them and have all three on your bureau, or give it to someone in your life who you love, your partner, your spouse, your mother, your daughter, someone who loves
Yep.
fragrance. They're gonna have everything at your fingertips. Let's go back to La Vie Belle, because it might be the
Okay.
reason you buy this entire three-piece kit, because now you can
It
gift
might
the give
be.
of fragrance. This is the number
Yes.
one holiday gift of the season. So many of you ask for fragrance as a gift. It is an indulgence. It is a
Hmm.
luxury item. And when you go to a top French perfumery, they're not inexpensive because you're getting some of the most complex fragrances in the world. There's 63 different ingredients just in La Vie Belle when you think about that. This is a harmony of notes. This is a beautiful, complex, and gorgeous, and feminine, sophisticated, and sensual perfume. That's $85 on its own. Walk us through La Vie Belle one more time. There's a reason why this is a bestseller, not only here, but one of the #1 best-selling fragrances in the entire world, Jamie.
You know what? There's just, it's such a magical fragrance, and that's why it's number one. To say you're number one globally means that this fragrance connects with so many people around the world. And it does because it has the universal language of simplicity. A lot of fragrances out there, they all smell the same. As you're walking through the store and you're experiencing scents, they smell the scent. They smell the same because there's so many notes of them, hundreds even. But with La Vie Belle, life is beautiful. And because it's beautiful, less is more. So we've put in 63 of our finest notes so that you get the best smelling French perfumery on the market today. You smell that top note of that beautiful, precious, soft iris, which is very sophisticated and modern and soft, powdery elegance. Then you have that beautiful softness of jasmine, which is a beautiful white flower, as well as the bright citrusness of the orange blossom. Patchouli comes in and gives it a little bit of depth and sensuality and really grounds the scent. And then the base note, which is what you stays with you throughout the day, is the scent that stays with you. The base note is absolutely beautiful. It's comprised of what something we call sweet gourmand notes. So I want you to think of creamy praline. I want you to think of a sparkling, juicy pear, just warm, sensual vanilla, and delectable spun sugar. You wrap all of
Yeah.
those together and you get a scent that really is so beautiful. And Sarah, I love that we have done a set, and please understand, we've only done this set like two other times. You're getting TSA friendly travel sizes that are not travel sizes. They're full sizes,
Full one
but they are
ounce.
1 ounce. So if you happen to be running to the
Oh,
airport
it's a
and you've
great
got your
idea.
carry on, you forgot a gift, you can put this in there with confidence, knowing that you are getting this to mom, to your sister, to your wife, whoever you need to get it to.
And remember, they're all individually gift boxed, so I want to share that
Yes,
with
they
you.
are.
So you will get all the original packaging, Tresor, and then of course La Vie Belle, and you get Idole. Let's talk about Tresor next, but let me just encourage you. We're moving on in about 8 minutes, and you're going to get some great, I think, Black Friday deals and great electronics with Suzanne. But this is our final Lancome show of the entire year, with everyone ordering right now in process. This is over half sold out. And that price goes up at midnight. I unfortunately saw today that this is our final presentation. Last chance for the year for 3 fragrances, a $253 value that you're getting for $139. So now you're saving almost as much as you're spending, especially if you're using that HSN coupon. I'm just gonna talk quickly to the guys out there before we talk Tresor. Gentlemen, if you're watching and you're like, I have no idea what to get my sisters, my daughters, my girlfriends, my partner, my spouse, my wife. If you have no idea what to gift some of the most beautiful, fantastic people in your life, I have 3 award-winning, best-selling, world favorite, best-in-class fragrances all in one kit. You don't have to guess, oh, I wonder if this one is good. I wonder if that one is good. I have 3 right here that are the most sought after perfumes in the entire world from a leading luxury prestige beauty brand. And each one of these will be only $45 a gift. So right now, if you're not sure where to go, where to start, and you're a little overwhelmed by fragrance, I don't blame you. This department stores, they have everyone spritzing and spraying you, and it all just seems like a lot. What I'm holding right now is $85. If you're to walk into any department store right now, that's $85. I'm gonna get that to you for $45 because it's one of 3 great fragrances that are in the kit. All right, let's talk Tresor, Jamie.
Hmm.
We've got our fabulous La Vie Belle. This is a
Yes,
little
check.
spicy, a little sexy, a little exotic, a little romantic. How would you describe
Yes, it
Tresor?
is. I would describe Tresor as a loving, spicy moment because that's kind of what Tresor is. It's all about love. It's all about the beginning spark of love, which is very small, and the actual bottle represents that. When you first fall in love, your love is a spark. So it's at the bottom of the pyramid. It's very tiny. But as your relationship grows, so does your love. And that's why the pyramid is inverted and you have this beautiful bottle, and the black band represents eternal love because this scent, when you smell it, it really takes you to that place of everlasting love. When you first experience the rose, it's like a comfortable, beautiful, soothing hug from a great friend, and it really wraps itself around you, the Damascena rose. Next, you have those edible notes, and that's your apricot as well as your peach, which give you just a delightful, playful quality to it. And then we round out with those really beautiful fire elements, those fire notes. So I want you to think of sensual sandalwood, musk, all of those beautiful ingredients and notes that really set this to flame. Even the juice looks like it's on
Oh
fire. So
yeah.
that's the beauty of Tresor, and it means treasure in French. So this is for that woman who wants to treasure every moment. She's romantic. She doesn't care. Yes, she likes to walk on the beach with holding hands. Yes, she likes to do all those things. She doesn't care. You
That's
know,
right.
she's walking on the
And it's
beach.
okay to say, I want attention, bring it on.
I
Have you
do.
been asked about your fragrance lately? Has anyone stopped you and said,
Mhm.
what are you wearing? Well, it's the most
Well,
wonderful feeling in the world. Or if you meet up with somebody or you have that date, you have that special romantic night out with your hubby, with your loved one, and they
yes.
say, you smell amazing. That's the best feeling in the
Ah.
world. Maybe it's time to try a new fragrance. Maybe it's time to switch it up a little bit. This is how you create memories. This is how you create moments. That's Tresor. So that's $85 that you're getting for 45 because it's in this 3-piece incredible collection. Let's talk Idole. Jamie, this is very, very popular. These are all
Yes.
selling out. It's the last show of Lancome for the entire year. We
Oh,
can't wait for everyone to get in on fragrance. Plus, you're getting the beautiful gift bag. Idole,
yes,
maybe the most modern, the most sort of clean, and
it
you
is.
called it confident. I love that.
It
Confidence
is.
in a bottle.
That's exactly what it is. Well, this is our clean category. We had 3 top perfumers speak to women all around the world, and they told us if there was one thing we wanted our scents to be, it was fresh and clean. So our women got to work, our perfumers, and they created a doll. This is all about fresh, clean scents. When you first experience it and you see those notes on your screen, you get that beautiful bright burst of bergamot, which is very, very fresh and clean. And then we also put a little musk and vanilla, and that's what we call a chypre accord, those three, because they just radiate around each other. So you get that consistency of that freshness and that vanilla throughout the day. Then your next set of notes that you see before you on your screen, we also put in 2 different types of jasmine